Hi, everyone. My name is Amber Radin. I am co-chair of Console Room, which is the Twin Cities Doctor Who convention. I'm joined today by my fellow convention committee members, Bruce and Larry. We have Natasha behind the scenes, behind the screen. I don't know what I'm trying to say there, but she's here as well. You'll see Hugh a bit later. And I do want to do a special shout out to Matt, who's here as our K9. Thank all of you for joining us today. For those who are unfamiliar with Give to the Max, this is an annual day dedicated to supporting nonprofits based out of Minnesota, of which Console Room Events is one, and why we picked today for our latest Who It Yourself live event. To give you a little bit of an idea of what to expect this evening, we're going to be sharing some quick updates and insights into our 2022 convention. It's coming up very, very quickly in just over 2 months, followed by a replay of the live stage production of Midnight, which was performed live in our first convention in 2014. And then we'll have a live Doctor Who themed game of Wheel of Fortune following that.
Inquiry. Why is Council Room fundraising, and how shall these collected funds be used?
It's a good question. So as I mentioned, Console Room is run by Console Room Events, which is a 501c3 nonprofit. This event and all of the Who It Yourself live events and all of the programming that we do all year is completely run by volunteers. Super passionate. I thank them all the time. I'm always thanking them, but really just very, very passionate volunteers who are really into Doctor Who, like a lot of you. So as a nonprofit, all of our funding comes either from ticket sales for our convention or through donations. Sometimes that's from convention committee members, but it's also helpful when we have donations from people like you, even if you're not able to attend the convention, if you like what you're doing, what we're doing during the convention and year round. These donations really help us be able to expand and continue to grow, which is a goal of ours, is to continue to grow as a convention and support all of the programming that we're doing year round. So anything that's donated during Give to the Max or any other part of the year is going right back into the convention and all of this programming that goes into us being able to bring in more and bigger guests. It goes into us being able to create new exciting things that we don't really see a lot at other conventions, like the escape room. It's something that I'm always super excited about. And it lets us continue to expand, like I said. So that's kind of where they're going.
These conventions often include panels and discussions. Which manner of panel do you particularly look forward to?
Oh, this year we've got a load of different things. One thing that's new this year is we're doing seed art. We also have the escape room coming back, which Amber alluded to. Definitely some twists and turns. There'll be a little bit more about that a little later. We also have painting with plasma bores. We've got radio play being done again this year. We've got Wibbly Wobbly Wednesday trivia done by our friends with TC Trek Trivia. Wizard Dueling Club. Costume showcase with halftime entertainment from Miss Shannon Paul. Evening lounge. We're going to call it Ziggity Gazoo. I believe that's the term that I was heard, and AKA the end of time. Also, some other panels that are not these are Doctor Who panels. Welcome back, RTD. Russell T is coming back. Years of season 9. Surprise release of season 13. Target novelizations, and the ever popular Doctor Who Roar. So if you're into horror and Doctor Who, they merge in that panel, and that's a huge panel every year. Other fan panels, Star Trek Lower Decks, Cute Creatures in Sci-Fi, the MCU Phase 4, Star Wars The Bad Batch, Future is Female, plus a plethora of other things.
The concept known as the escape room has been utilized several times in this convention. Will such entertainment be repeated this year?
Oh, absolutely. We have been preparing our escape room for months and months and months now, and we will have it ready in time for the convention for everybody to enjoy. you can get some various clues as to the theme of the escape room based on the theme of our convention. Like what one year we had, escaping from the console room itself. And another year we had it helped some dinosaurs with our Dinosaurs in Space themed convention. So this year, Satellite 9, you can expect an escape room based on the Satellite 9 concept is based on the Satellite 5 episodes with Eccleston. So look towards those episodes, maybe take a watch or two and kind of look through those and see if there's anything you want to remember as you go into our escape room, which will maybe help you to escape. So this year we will also have a virtual option to attend our escape room as well. So if you're not able to attend our convention in person, there's the possibility to sign up for a spot in one of the virtual spots to help in-person escape room people to solve the mysteries and get out of the escape room. We're really looking forward to presenting this, and hopefully people will be able to get through the escape room and get out, and there'll be some victories all around.
Last year, much of the content was virtual in nature. Will this be repeated, or shall it only be of an in-person nature?
Yeah, so we're having a little bit of both. Our 2022 convention we announced earlier in the summer, I think, is going to be hybrid. And as with everything that we're doing, community is really at the heart of how we're thinking about hybrid. When we think of hybrid, we're thinking of an inclusive, connected experience so that no matter where you are, no matter how you're interacting with the convention, you're still feeling like you're part of it, and that you're very included in the process. So we've been kind of rethinking really every aspect of the convention and how to see how we can do that. We're focusing very much equally on both in-person and virtual aspects. So we are going to have some things that are only in person. There's also going to be some things that are also only virtual. There's going to be some things, like Larry mentioned, that where we have a little bit in person, a little bit virtual, and sometimes those are really connected. So that's a big piece of how we're approaching hybrid, is that having that connectivity and continuing to support the community, really, no matter where you are. So on that note, we do have three kinds of types of tickets. So we have a number of in-person tickets. Those matched are very similar to what we had in past years. We also have 2 virtual tickets this year. So that's a Cyberman and a Cybermite ticket. The Cybermite ticket is free. Even if you're not able to financially support the convention, we still want you to feel like you're part of the community and be able to interact, if that's what you're interested in doing. So it is a little bit of a limited experience, but it should give you some access to virtual content. The Cyberman level of virtual access is a more expanded virtual ticket. Will have a little bit more things that you'll have access to. And then everybody who has in-person full weekend tickets will also have access to the Cyberman level of virtual tickets. So we're going to have much more information, I think, as we get a little bit closer, as we've been figuring out what a reimagined convention looks like. We'll have some more information about what specifically is included in a Cybermite ticket versus a Cyberman ticket versus an in-person ticket. So keep an eye out for that very, very shortly. We'll have some more information about that. But we do have a number of different ways to get involved.
For those who shall be attending in person, what guidelines shall be required for them to be familiar with?
Yeah, so we are requiring all in-person attendees to be fully vaccinated and to wear masks throughout the convention. We recognize that this isn't going to work for everyone. That's part of why we wanted to create a hybrid experience, also so that we can include people who are far away that can't travel into, and that we were able to invite last year to join us. So there's a number of reasons why we're doing hybrid, but this is one of them because we recognize that that's not going to work for everyone. We've been continuing to keep the health and safety of all of you who attend the convention, all of the people who are volunteering for the convention, all of the guests that we're bringing in, keeping that at the forefront of all of the plans. Even for in-person, we've had a number of discussions about how we can continue to make it even safer and try and make it minimize the chance of spreading COVID as much as possible. So that is very much at the forefront of our minds. The health and safety and longevity of all of you and of this convention is very important to us. So we are requiring vaccination. We are requiring masks. The great news is that now that vaccinations have been approved for children as young as 5 years old, we'll be opening up the registration for 5 to 11-year-olds who are fully vaccinated very, very shortly. I think later this week. So that's going to be coming. And then the other piece I want to mention, and I'm going to hand it over to Bruce, is that we do have a room block open at our convention hotel, which is the Hilton Minneapolis St. Paul in Bloomington, Minnesota. So I'm going to pass that on to Bruce to talk a bit more about that.
Well, I'd like to say that for going to the hotel originally in 2014 or 2014, my first experience, the first convention, I was like, I am saving my money and I am not going to get a room. And I live across town and it's a 45-minute drive both ways. So each day, each night, traveling both ways. And I said, this is ridiculous, particularly when we moved into the winter month. I'm like, I am getting away from my house and I am staying at the hotel. And so I am definitely looking forward to that again. It allows you to attend the late night activities, stay up late, sleep in. You don't have to worry about the travel. You don't have to worry if it snowed, whatever. Like I said, take a vacation from the home walls that you've been stuck in for 2.5 years. You can also take advantage of the hotel amenities, like they have a pool, room service, a restaurant. I don't have that stuff in my house. You also have your own space that if you need quiet time, go visit the quiet time, get away from things. If you're into the cosplay, you can certainly use your room as a changing room. Many people like that idea. And it also helps the convention because part of the convention, we are under contractual things with the hotel. And the more rooms that we fill, the more the hotel goes, yeah, we want these people back. So even if you just take one night and go, you know what, I'm just going to stay Saturday night or I'm going to stay Friday night, whatever, it helps the convention. And one comment that I overheard somebody else mention is, I want you to think about this really closely, is that you have your own bathroom. Back to you guys.
I want to add something really, really quickly to that too, because you mentioned, so similarly, the first couple times that I was attending console room, I did not stay at the hotel because I was also, and I'm closer. It's like a 20-minute drive for me one way. And I was like, whatever, like similarly, like I'll save some money. I'll show up early. But it is so much less stressful staying at the hotel. I don't have to worry about getting up at a certain time so I can be there by a certain time because I'm already there. It's made the experience way more enjoyable for me. And I think also, I know you see me on these videos a lot, but I am very introverted. And so I think sometimes also just having a place where you can chill and nobody else is there and it's kind of quiet and like I need to take a breath, maybe be able to take off my mask for 2 seconds just in a space that's where I just me in there and just kind of recenter myself. That's something that I recognize that I need. If I'm doing a lot of interaction, I need a minute to kind of recollect it myself before I can go back into public. But it's made the experience way, way more enjoyable. And there's also a shuttle at the hotel that gives you access to a lot of the other amenities that are nearby, including like Mall of America too. So if you're looking for something a little bit different, we do also have shuttle access as well.
I thought of one more thing, that if you are going to go with a group of friends, go with your friends. Here's your chance to spend some time with your friends, share a room.
Mm-hmm.
What other matters of entertainment may be experienced at Console Room of which you are enthusiastic?
So one of the things of the hybrid model that we're creating for Console Room this year is, if you've been following Console Room over the last year or so, or actually more than that, we've been live streaming panels out on sometimes it used to be Facebook and now it's much more YouTube. which will allow everyone within with internet access essentially to be able to participate in some of the panels, to be able to like log in and comment on the panels and be able to have their commentary sent to the panelists for the participation in the discussion. And I think that, as part of our hybrid model is really exciting, just to be able to have people, from all over the world who have, been able to get access to console room content and to be able to stay, have them interact, especially with like, guests and, authors and just people in general being able to like, say, hey, I said something on the stream and that person answered my question. I think that's just an amazing thing, especially if it's somebody that you recognize and like. So I'm really excited to be able to present that as part of our hybrid model.
Something I'm looking really much forward to is 3D people, not like these 2D people you're looking at right now. 3D people.
There's a lot from the convention, this upcoming convention that I'm super excited about. But I think the thing that you'll probably hear me talking the most about, and the thing that I am really, really excited about, is that we are reimagining this into a hybrid space. I think we spent the last almost 2 years in this kind of COVID space learning how we can interact with people virtually, and I don't want to leave that behind. It's given us an opportunity to interact with people we might not have otherwise been able to. But I recognize that, we are going to have an in-person, aspect, of course, this year. And how can we connect those? How can we make sure that everyone is involved? I think this is a super exciting space to be in, getting to kind of reimagine what conventions can be. So I get really excited about it. I get maybe a little geeky about it. But I think it is really exciting that we're sort of doing some groundbreaking stuff here, and very much focusing on how we can continue to keep us all connected as we move forward, and not leave everyone else who can't be here in person behind. So I am super excited about that.
Attendees of Console Room often enjoy interactions with guests. What manner of guests shall be attending this year?
It's a good question. So we get questions about guests all the time. It's something that I am excited that I can finally announce a few that we have coming. So I have a list of featured guests that I can say are confirmed for Console Room this year, and you've heard a couple of the names already. So TC Trek Trivia is going to be joining us. They have been hosting the ever popular Wibbly Wobbly Wednesdays here in the Twin Cities area. Greg Bakken will be joining us. He has expertise in both the paranormal and British television spaces. Slitherpuff, who is a musical duo. They are amazing. Miss Shannon Paul, who's a comedian, speaker, radio and television host, actress, and social instigator, will be joining us. Justine Maston, who is a therapist, yogi, writer, and podcaster, and Larissa Garsky, who is a therapist, writer, and podcaster, will also be joining us. So these are some of the featured guests that we have confirmed already. I know guests of honor who are typically the guests that we have coming in who have worked on Doctor Who, either on the show or on the novels or on the radio plays or any of those. I have some. I think that we are very close to being able to announce, but I'm not quite ready to announce just yet. So stay tuned. I think we'll hopefully be able to announce maybe before Thanksgiving. So later this week, maybe early next week, because Thanksgiving is coming up really, really quickly. But I know that that's something that everyone has been really, really interested in. I do want to note that the way that we've been thinking about guests of honor too, because again, thinking about how we can do things hybrid, is we will plan to have some in person and plan to have some virtually. So stay tuned. I think we're going to have some announcements very, very soon. I feel like I've said that maybe a few times, but really very, very, very soon. I think we'll have a few announcements on the guest of honor space as well. So I think we're coming to the end of our interview. Thank you, K9. I do want to have one quick comment on registration. So we do have registration open through January 14th. except for VIP memberships. So if you are interested in a VIP membership, which is a little bit of an enhanced full weekend in-person membership, those close on January 1st. So I do want to note that that is a slightly earlier date. Otherwise, January 14th for everyone else. Our convention is January 21st through 23rd. We are 2 months and 2 days, I think, away from it. So it's coming up very, very quickly. And we hope to see you all in January.
Thank you for answering these questions for our audience. These questions shall be followed by a recorded version of a stage production of Midnight. This shall be then followed by the Wheel of Fortune Doctor Who edition. Thank you all for answering these questions.
It's a waterfall made of sapphires. This enormous jewel, size of a glacier, reaches the cliffs of oblivion, then shatters into sapphires over the edge. They fall 100,000 feet into a crystal ravine.
I bet you say that to all the girls.
Oh, come on. They're boarding now. There's no fun if I see it on my own. 4 hours, that's all it takes.
No, that's 4 hours there and 4 hours back. That's like a school trip. I'd rather go sunbathing.
You be careful. That's extonic sunlight.
Oh, I'm safe. It says in the brochure this glass is 15 feet thick.
All right, I give up. I'll be back for dinner. We'll try that anti-gravity restaurant with bibs.
That's day. Well, not day. Oh, you know what I mean. Oh,
See you later.
Oi, you be careful, all right?
Nah. Taking a big space truck with a bunch of strangers across a diamond planet called Midnight? What could possibly go wrong?
Complimentary juice pack. Just the headphones, please. There you go. That's headset for channels 1 through 36. Modem link for 3D vid games. Complimentary earplugs. Complimentary slippers. Complimentary juice pack. And complimentary peanuts. I must warn you, some products may contain nuts.
Not with peanuts.
Enjoy your trip.
Oh, can't wait. Allons-y.
I'm sorry.
It's French, but let's go.
Fascinating. Headsets for channels 1 through 36.
Oh, no, thank you, not for us.
Earplugs, please. Oh, there you go.
They call it a sapphire waterfall, but it's no such thing. Sapphire is an aluminium oxide, but the waterfall is just a compound silica with iron pigmentation. Have you got the pillow for my neck?
Yes, sir.
And the pills?
Yes, here we are, all measured up for you.
Complimentary juice pack and complimentary peanuts.
Oh, thank you.
Hobbs. Professor Winfield Hobbs.
I'm the doctor. Hello?
It's my 14th time.
Oh, my first.
And I'm Dee Dee Blasco.
Now, don't bother the man. Have you got my water bottle?
And complimentary slippers, complimentary juice pack, and complimentary peanuts. I must warn you, some items may contain nuts.
Don't be silly, come and sit with us. Look, we get slippers.
Jethro, do what your mother says.
Sitting here.
Oh, he's ashamed of us, but he doesn't mind us paying, does he?
Oh, don't you two start. Should I save the juice pack or have it now? Oh, look, peach and clementine. Ladies and gentlemen, and variations thereupon, welcome to the Crusader 50. If you will fasten your seatbelts, we will be leaving any moment now. Doors. Shields down. I'm afraid the view is shielded until we reach the Waterfall Palace. As a reminder, Midnight has no air, so please do not touch the exterior door seals. Fire exit is at the rear, and should we need to use it, you first.
Driver Joe at the wheel. There's been a diamond fall at the Winter Witch Canyon, so we'll be taking a slight detour, as you'll see on the map. The journey covers 500 clicks to the multifaceted coast. The duration is estimated at 4 hours. Thank you for traveling with us, and as they used to say in the olden days, wagons roll.
For your entertainment, the music channel will be playing retrovids of Earth classics.
Do it again. Do it
The latest artistic installation from Ludwig Klein. For the youngsters, a rare treat, the animation archives. 4 hours of fun time. Enjoy.
Well, that's a mercy.
Oh, I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen, and variations thereupon. We seem to be having a malfunction of the entertainment system.
Oh.
But what do we do?
We got 4 hours of this. 4 hours of just sitting here.
I'll tell you what, we'll have to talk to each other instead.
98 clicks later.
So Biff said, I'm going swimming.
Oh, I was already trunks, everything, nose plugs.
He had this little nose plug, you should have seen him.
And I went marching up to the lifeguard, and he was a Shamboni, you know, those big foreheads.
Great big forehead.
And I said, where's the pool? And he said, the pool is abstract.
It wasn't a real pool.
It was a concept.
And you wore the nose plug.
Oh, I was like this. Where's the pool?
150 clicks later.
I'm just a second-year student, but I wrote a paper on the lost moon of Pooch. Professor Harvest read it, liked it, took me on as a researcher. Guess what holiday? Well, I say researcher, but mostly he's got me fetching and carrying. But it's all good experience.
Did they ever find it?
Find what?
The lost moon of Pooch?
Oh, no, not yet.
Well, maybe that'll be a great discovery one day. Here's the Pooch.
Pooch!
$209 clicks later.
No, I'm traveling with this friend of mine, Donna. She stayed behind the Leisure Palace. You?
No, it's just me.
Oh, done plenty of that. Traveling on my own. I love it. Do what you want, go anywhere.
No, I'm still getting used to it. I found myself single rather recently. Not by choice.
What happened?
Oh, the usual. She needed her own space, as they say. A different galaxy, in fact. I reckon that's enough space, don't you?
Yeah. I had a friend who went to a different universe.
Oh, what's this, chicken or beef?
I think it's both.
$251 clicks later. So, this is midnight, DC, bombarded by the sun, extonic rays, raw galvanic radiation. Didi, next slide. It's my pet project. Actually, I'm the first person to research this, because you see, the history is fascinating, because there is no history. There's no life in this entire system. Couldn't be. Before the Leisure Palace Company moved in, no one had come here in all eternity. No living thing.
But how do you know?
Oh,
I mean, if no one can go outside.
his imagination. Here we go.
That's got a point, though.
Exactly. We look upon this world through glass, safe inside our metal box. Even the Leisure Palace was lowered down from orbit. And here we are, crossing the surface of midnight, but never touching it.
We've stopped. Have we stopped?
Are we there?
We can't be. It's too soon.
They don't stop. Crusader vehicles never stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you could just return to your seats. We're just experiencing a short delay.
Maybe just a pit stop.
What's going on?
There's no pit to stop in. I've been on this expedition 14 times. They never
Well,
stop.
evidently we have stopped, so there's no point in denying it.
We broke it down.
Thanks, gentlemen.
In the middle of nowhere.
That's enough now. Stop it.
Ladies and gentlemen, and variations thereupon, we're just experiencing a short delay. The driver needs to stabilize the engine feeds. I assure you it's perfectly...
There you go. Engine expert, 2 ticks.
You're not supposed to be in there.
Sorry, if you could return to your seat, sir.
Company insurance, see if we can get an early assessment. So, what's the problem, Driver Joe?
We're stabilizing the engine feeds. Won't take long.
No, Carl. That's the engine feed, that light there, and it's fine. It's a micropetrol engine, so stabilizing really doesn't make sense, does it? Sorry, I'm the doctor, I'm very clever. So, what's wrong?
We've just stopped. Look, all systems fine, everything's working, but we're not moving.
Yeah, you're right. No faults. And who are you?
Claude, I'm the mechanic. Trainee.
Nice to meet you.
I've sent a distress signal. They should dispatch a rescue truck top speed.
How long till they get here?
About an hour.
Well, since we're waiting, shall we take a look outside? Just lift the screens a bit.
It's 100% extonic out there. We'd be vaporized.
No, those windows are finito glass. They give you a couple of minutes. Go on. Live a little. That is beautiful.
Look at all those diamonds. Poisoned by the sun. No one can ever touch them.
Joe, you said we took a detour.
Just about 40 clicks to the west.
Is that a recognized path?
No, it's a new one. The computer worked it out on automatic.
So we're the first. This piece of ground. No one's ever been here before. Not in the whole of recorded history.
Did you just... No, sorry. It's nothing.
What did you see?
Just there, that ridge. Like a shadow. Just for a second.
What sort of shadow?
Extonic rising, shields down.
Look, there it is, look there!
What was it?
Just something shifting, something sort of dark, like it was running.
Running which way?
Towards us.
Right, Doctor, back to your seat and not a word. Rescue's on its way. If you could just close the door, thank you.
Well, what did they say? Did they tell you what is it? What's wrong?
Oh, just stabilizing. Happens all the time.
I don't need this. I'm on a schedule. This is completely unnecessary.
Back to your seats. Thank you.
Excuse me, Doctor. But they're micropetrol engines, aren't they?
Now, don't bother the man.
My father was a mechanic. Micropetrol doesn't stabilize. What does stabilize mean?
Well, bit of flim flam. Don't worry, they're sorting it out.
So it's not the engines.
Just little pause, that's all.
How much air have we got?
Professor, it's fine.
What did he say?
Nothing.
Are we running out of air?
I was just speculating.
Is that true, miss? Are we running out of air?
Is that what the captain said? Remember, everyone, just remain calm. Everything is under control.
Quiet!
Thank you. Now you'll care to listen to my good friend Dee Dee.
Well, it's just that the air's on a circular filter, so we can stay breathing for about 10 years.
There you go. And I've spoken to the captain. I can guarantee you everything's fine.
What was that?
It's just the metal. We're cooling down. It's just settling.
Rocks? Could be rocks falling.
What I want to know is how long do we have to sit here?
What was that?
Is someone out there?
Don't be ridiculous.
Like I said, could be rocks.
No, we're out in the open. Nothing can fall against the sides.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
There's something out there. Well, anyone? What the hell is making that noise?
I I'm sorry, but the light out there is extonic. That means it would destroy any living thing in a split second. It is impossible for someone to be outside.
What the hell is that then?
So you really should get back to your seat.
Hello? It's moving.
It's trying the door!
There is no it. It can't be.
Oh, that's the entrance! Get in!
No, that door was 200 weight hydraulics.
Stop it. Don't encourage
Well,
that.
what do you think it is?
Biff, don't!
Mr. Kane, better not.
No, it's cast iron in that door.
Three times! Did you hear that? It did it 3 times!
It's answered.
It did it 3 times!
All right. Everyone just calm down.
No, but it answered. It answered. Don't you tell me that thing's not alive. It answered him.
I really must insist that you all return to your seats!
No! Don't just stand there telling us the rules. You're the hostess. You're supposed to do something. What is it? What the hell is making that noise? She said she'd get me. Stop it. Make it stop. Someone make it stop. Don't just stand there looking at me. It's not my fault. He started it with his stories.
Calm down.
And he made it worse.
You're not helping.
Why couldn't you just leave it alone? Stop staring at me. Just tell me what the hell it is. Calm down. It's coming for me. It's coming for me. It's coming for me. It's coming for me. It's coming for me.
All right. Okay.
It's not getting out. I'm fine. How are we? Everyone all right?
Earthquake must be.
It can't be. That's impossible. The ground's solid.
We have torches! Everyone take a torch! Here, at the back of the seats! Oh, Jethro, sweetheart, come here!
Never mind me. What about her?
What happened to the seats?
Who did that?
Well, they've been ripped up!
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's okay. We're still alive. Look, the wall's still intact. Do you see?
Joe. Claude!
We're safe.
Driver Joe, can you hear me? Oh, I'm not getting any response. The intercom must be down. What happened? What was that?
Is it the driver? Have we lost the driver?
The cabin's gone.
Don't be ridiculous. It can't be gone. How can the cabin be gone?
You saw it. It's gone like it was ripped away.
What are you doing?
It's better light, thank you. Molto bene.
Do you know what you're doing?
The cabin's gone. You better leave that wall alone.
The cabin can't be gone.
No, it's safe. Any rupture will automatically seal itself. But something sliced it off. You're right, the cabin's gone.
What if it gets separated?
It loses integrity. I'm sorry, they've been reduced to dust. The driver and the mechanic. But they sent a distress signal. Help is on the way. They saved our lives. We're gonna get out of here, I promise. We're still alive. They're gonna find us.
Doctor, look at her.
Right. Yes, sorry. Have we got a medical kit?
Why won't she turn around?
What's her name?
Silvestri. Mrs. Sky Silvestri.
Sky? Can you hear me? Are you all right? Can you move, Sky? Just look at me.
That noise from outside.
What of it?
It stopped.
Oh, thank God for that.
But what if it's not outside anymore? What if it's inside?
Inside? Where?
It's heading for her.
Sky? Are you all right, Sky? Just want you to turn around and face me.
Are you alright?
Are you hurt?
Are you hurt?
You don't have to talk.
You don't have to talk.
I'm trying to help.
I'm trying to help.
My name's the doctor.
My name's the doctor.
Okay, can you stop?
Okay, can you stop?
I'd like you to stop.
I'd like you to stop.
Why is she doing that?
Why is she doing that?
She's gone mad.
She's gone mad.
Stop it!
Stop it.
I said stop it!
I said stop it.
I don't think she
I
can.
don't think she can.
All right, now stop it.
All right.
This isn't fun.
Shh,
All of you.
shh, all of you.
My name's Jethro.
My name's Jethro.
Jethro, please, just shut up.
Just shut up.
Why are you repeating?
Why are you repeating?
What is that? Learning?
What is that? Learning?
Copying?
Copying?
Absorbing?
Absorbing?
The square root of pi is
Square root of pi is
1.77902167264659973341. Wow.
3341. Wow.
But that's impossible.
That's impossible.
She couldn't repeat all that.
Repeat all that.
Tell her to stop.
Tell her to stop.
She's driving me
Driving
mad. Just make her stop.
Make her stop.
Stop it.
Stop
staring at me. Shut her up.
A trick.
That's impossible.
I'm telling you, whatever your name is.
Just stop it, all of you.
Her eyes. What's wrong with her eyes?
Copy anything.
Biff, don't just stand there. Do something. Make her stop.
You're scaring my wife.
Sylvester, 666. Make her stop.
Make her stop.
Well then, that's the backup systems.
Well, that's a bit better.
What about the rescue? How long is it going to take?
60 minutes, that's all.
Then I suggest we all calm down. This panic isn't helping. That poor woman is evidently in a state of self-induced hysteria. We should leave her alone.
Doctor.
I know.
Doctor, now step back. I think you should leave her alone. What's she doing?
Well, how is she doing that? She's talking with you. And with me. Oh my God, Biff, what's she doing?
She's repeating at exactly the same time.
That's impossible.
There's not even a delay.
Oh man, that is weird.
I think you shall be very, very quiet. Have you got that?
How's she doing it?
Mrs. Kane, please be quiet.
But how can she do that? She's got my voice, she's got my nerve.
Sweetheart, be quiet. Just hush now. Hush. She's doing it to me.
Just stop it, all of you, stop it, please. Now then, Sky. Are you Sky? Is Sky still in there? Mrs. Silvestri. You know exactly what I'm going to say. How are you doing that? Roast beef. Bananas. The Medusa Cascade. Bang! Rose Tyler Martha Jones Donna Nova TARDIS. Shamble Bobble Dibble Dooble. Oh, Doctor, you're so handsome. Yes, I am, thank you. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. First she repeats, then she catches up. What's the next stage?
Next stage of what?
But that's not her, is it? That's not Mrs. Silvestri anymore.
I don't think so, no. I think the more we talk, the more she learns. Now, I'm all for education, but in this case, maybe not. Let's just move back. Come on, come with me, everyone. Get back, all of you, as far as you can.
Doctor, make her stop.
Now, come on, come to the back. Stop looking at her. Come on, Jethro, you two. Everyone, come on. 50 minutes. That's all we need is 50 minutes until rescue arrives. And she's not exactly strong. Look at her. All she's got is her voices.
I can't look at her. It's those eyes.
We must not look at goblin men.
What's that supposed to mean?
It's a poem. Christina Rossetti.
We must not look at goblin men. We must not buy their fruits. Who knows upon what soil they fed their hungry, thirsty roots?
Actually, I don't think that's helping.
She's not a goblin or a monster. She's just a very sick woman.
Maybe that's why it went for her.
There is no it.
Think about it though. That knocking went all the way around the bus until it found her. And she was the most scared out of all of us. Maybe that's what it needed. That's how it got in.
For the last time, nothing can live on the surface of midnight!
Professor, I'm glad you've got an absolute definition of life in the universe, but perhaps the universe has got ideas of its own. Now, trust me, I got the previous. I think there might well be some consciousness inside Mrs. Silvestri, but maybe she's still in there, and it's our job to help her.
Well, you can help her. I'm not going near.
No, I've got to stay back. If she's copying us, maybe the final stage is becoming us. And I don't want her becoming me. I think she'll get a lot worse.
Oh, like you're so special.
As it happens, yes I am. So we decided, we stay back and we wait. When the rescue ship comes, we can get her to the hospital.
We should throw her out.
I beg your pardon?
Can we do that?
Don't be ridiculous.
That thing, whatever it is, killed the driver and the mechanic, and I don't think she's finished yet.
She can't even move.
Look at her. Look at her eyes. She killed Joe, and she killed Claude, and we're next!
She's still doing it. Just stop it. Stop talking. Stop it.
Don't, sweetheart!
But she won't stop. We can't throw her out, though. We can't even open the doors.
No one is getting thrown out.
Yes, we can. Because there's an air pressure seal. Like, when you open the cabin door, you weren't pulled out. You had it for seconds, because it takes the pressure war about 6 seconds to collapse. Well, 6 seconds exactly. That's enough time to throw someone out.
Thanks, CD, just what we needed.
Would it kill her? Outside?
I don't know, but she's got a body now. It would certainly kill the physical fall.
No one is killing anyone.
I wouldn't risk the cabin door twice, but we've got that one. All we need to do is grab hold of her and throw
Guys, I need you to hold up for a minute, please. The audio isn't working. Guys, I need you to hold up for a minute, please. So let me just double check a setting. I see what happened. We should be good to go now. Guys, I need you to hold up for a minute, please. Let me just double check a setting. Cue. Take two. We should be good to go now. Hey everyone, I've muted you all. Sorry, one moment. I don't know what's going on.
Welcome to Wheel of Fortune, the Doctor Who version. Tonight we have our three great contestants. First in the red, we have Michael Zecca, one of our favorite panelists at the Council Room. Michael, introduce yourself and say some Doctor Who stuff about yourself.
I feel like we just came out of a chronic hysteresis here. I just wanted to say some nice things about Council Room. It's a nice, small convention, so it really is kind of like a family with the guests there. It's good to see these friends every year, and given it's small, it's a lot easier to get to know the guests of honor as well.
Next, we have Laura Cruft in the yellow. Laura, say something about yourself, and I can see a weeping angel in the background, so that must be one of your favorite villains. So just say some Doctor Who stuff about yourself and introduce yourself.
I'm Laura Craft. Yes, I like the Weeping Angels. I also like the Adipose. And like Michael said, I really enjoy going to Council Room. It's so nice. It feels like a nice, small, geeky family. You get with your little family. It's fun.
And last, in the blue, we have the artistic director of the Doctor Who radio players, Ben Ellis. Ben, introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Ben. I've been a Doctor Who fan since I was a freshman in high school. My first story that I ever saw was The Five Doctors on VHS.
On VHS. So let's get going. Let's have our first puzzle. Our first puzzle is people. But come on, bringing the puzzle up. Okay, Michael, it's your turn. Spin the wheel.
Okay, spin it.
500.
All right, let's go for an S.
An S. There is one S.
Okay. All right, let's give it another spin.
Okay.
Oh, that didn't go so well, did it?
It's still going. Bankrupt. Laura, take spin.
All right, let's give it a spin. So close. Let's do a T.
2,500. T. There are no T's.
Oh, no.
Ben, your turn.
Spin the wheel.
Three. Bankrupt. Ooh, bankrupt. Oh, no. $400.
Are there any H's?
No H's. Michael, you're up.
All right, let's spin it. No whammies. No whammies.
Wrong game.
All right, let's go for N as in Nancy.
N, there is one N. Or two N's, I'm sorry. Two N's.
Okay. Let's give it another spin.
Another spin.
Really?
Here it comes. Laura, you're up.
All right, let's spin. D. D as in dog.
D, there are two D's.
Yeah. And spin again.
Spin again.
R.
R, there is one R.
Okay. Let's spin again.
Spin again.
Okay.
500.
L.
L, no. Oh, one L.
One L.
One L. One L.
Feels like this is the point at home where everybody knows the answer. Okay, we'll spin.
Spin again.
Oh.
Oh.
No.
Okay, Ben, your turn.
Spinning that wheel. You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Michael, you're up, Michael.
I'd like to solve it.
Okay, Michael, solve the puzzle.
Let's try Cybermen and Daleks.
That is correct. Cybermen and Daleks is the correct one. The little sun. There we go. Puzzle 2. Category is it quote or saying? It is a quote. Laura, you're up. Spin.
All right. Let's go spin the wheel. Let's start with that S.
S. There is no S's. Ben, you're up.
Spin the wheel.
Okay. Oh, God. Ben, having a tough day. Okay, Michael.
All right, let's spin it.
900.
Oh, I got 900. Okay, let's go with a T.
No T's.
Okay.
Laura.
All right. Right. R.
There are 2 R's. Spin by a vowel or solve the puzzle.
Let's buy a vowel.
Okay.
E.
E. There are 2 E's.
Right. Spin.
Okay. $500.
Let's do L.
There is an L.
Oh.
Spin, solve, or by a vowel?
And yeah, I am not sure.
Spin again. Okay.
Yep. Is there a V?
A what? B?
V as in Victor.
There is a V.
I'm sorry, this is by vowel.
What?
I'm trying to buy an A.
A. There is no A's.
Okay.
So Ben, you're up.
Okay. Spin.
$500.
I'd like to solve the puzzle.
You have to get it. You spun, so you have to guess about a letter first.
B.
B. There's a B. 1 B. Okay. Spin, solve, or by vowel.
I'd like to solve.
Okay, solve.
Run, you clever boy.
That is correct. And Ben, guess what, Ben? You're up for the next puzzle.
Cool.
And it is, I think is it actors or people? Guests of honor. It's guests of honor. So get the first spin. $700.
Is there an S?
There is 1 S.
I'd like to spin.
Spin. Okay. $500 again.
Are there any N's?
There is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 N's. You have 2,500. You could buy a ball, spin, or solve the puzzle.
I'd like to spin again.
Okay. $300.
Are there any K's?
There is 1 K.
Do I need to? Sorry, I'm new to the game.
You could spin. You could spin, solve, or buy vowel.
I'd like to buy a vowel.
Okay.
A.
There are 1, 2, A. There are a lot of A's. 4 A's.
Okay. I'd like to spin.
Okay. $300. Oh.
I'd like to buy a vowel.
No, you have to. You need consonants first.
Oh, I need a consonant first.
Yeah.
D.
1D. You could spin, solve, or buy a vowel.
I'll spin again.
Okay.
Are there any T's?
There is 1 T.
I'd like to buy a vowel. No,
Okay.
actually, excuse me. I want to spin.
Spin. Okay.
Are there any Y's?
There is 1 Y. Yeah, 4150. You could spin, buy a vowel, or
I'd
solve
like
a
to buy a
puzzle.
vowel, please. I.
Okay. The I. Okay. There is 1, 2 I's.
Can I buy a vowel?
Okay.
O.
There are no O's.
Oh, fudge.
Michael, you're up.
All right, let's spin it.
Okay.
Let's go with the letter-
2,500.
Let's go with the letter M as in Michael.
There is an M.
Okay, let's spin it again.
Okay. Oh, this was 450. I thought it was 2,500. We must move back. Okay. You lose a turn. Oh, God. Laura, you're up.
All right, let's spin.
Okay. Oh, I was supposed to ask a question. So the last question after this one. Eight. Whatever. Okay. Let's have a vowel. I mean, a consonant.
Oh, I thought I got bankrupt. But I'm bad. I got bankrupt.
Okay. Okay, Ben, you're up. You could spin, solve the puzzle, or buy a vowel.
I would like to. Can I pick another consonant?
Well, you got to spin first.
Okay, I want to spin.
Okay. Oh,
What did I land on?
bankrupt.
Oh, fudge.
Yeah, I know. I think you landed on. Oh, nope, you landed on 700.
Yeah.
Oh,
700.
thank goodness.
Yep, 700.
I'd like to buy a G.
There is 1 G. Solve. Buy a vowel.
I'm going to buy a vowel.
Okay.
E.
There are 2 E's. And there are no more vowels left in the word, so you can either spin or solve the puzzle.
I'll spin.
Okay.
Are there any F's?
There is an F. Spin or solve?
Spin.
Okay. $500.
Okay. Are there any L's?
No L's. Michael, you could spin or solve the puzzle.
Solve it. Fraser Hines and Katie Manning.
That is correct. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, audience, we have a question for you. So this is to type into the YouTube chat. What is the food that appears in Doctor Who that you enjoy? We'll go to our contestants too. We're going to ask them that too. Michael, give us one that you enjoy.
From the show, I would say lemon jelly baby.
Oh, jelly baby's always good.
Specifically the lemon ones.
The lemon ones? Okay. Laura, how about you?
I enjoy the fish fingers and custard episode, but I don't know that I would actually eat that myself.
And Ben?
Apples.
Apples. I like any of the biscuits that they have, like the custard biscuits or Jammy Dodgers. I mean, any biscuit is good for me. I like. And Bruce, one of our people from the panel before, is hot chocolate from the Hartnell area, and we also have some souffles from YouTube. Oswin, souffles, yeah. Anything else from YouTube that we have? I think that might be it. We might have some coming up all during the game. I'll try to get them in as we go along. Let's go to puzzle 4 though as we start the game, and it's star and roll. Star and roll is the category. So I think we have Michael starting this puzzle. Oh, Larry, can you update the scores? I think Michael won the last game. There we go. Okay, Michael.
Oh, we got to spin it, right?
Yep.
Okay, let's start with an S.
An S, and there is 2 S's.
All right, let's spin that one again.
Okay. $850.
Okay, I'm blanking on this one. Let's do a letter R.
There are 3 R's. 3 R's.
Huh.
2250. Spins or 3550. Spin, solve, or buy a vowel.
Let's buy a vowel. Let's do the letter A.
There are 4 A's if I'm not mistaken. 4 A's.
Okay, I think I know where this is going. Let's go ahead and spin it.
Okay, spin again.
And let's go with the letter H.
And H, there are 2 H's.
Man, I'm blanking on part of this, or I could solve it already. Let's go ahead and spin it.
Okay.
We'll go with letter D as in dog.
There are two D's.
Okay. And let's spin it again.
Okay.
Okay, let's go with the letter N as in Nancy.
There is one N.
All right, let's spin it. C as in cat.
There is one C.
All right, let's spin it again. Okay. Afraid to say I'm blanking on one thing. Let's try the letter T.
One T.
Okay. I'd like to buy a vowel.
You can buy a vowel. Buy away.
Let's do a letter O.
One O.
Gonna have to spin it. Yeah, I agree, Laura. Okay. I'm going to take a shot of the dark here and choose a K.
No Ks.
Okay, I blew that.
Laura, you're up.
All right. Let's spin because I am so close. Or not. It's all you, Ben.
Lose a turn. Ben, your turn.
I'd like to spin, please.
Okay.
Are there any Fs?
One F.
I'd like to solve.
Go ahead.
Richard Ashton is Friday.
That is the puzzle. Da, da, da.
I was completely blanking on his character's name.
Hey, good job, Ben. Let's go to puzzle number 5. And it's actor series. Actor series.
Can you repeat that?
Actor series. And let's see, it's round 5. So Laura, you're up.
All right, let's give her a spin.
Adversaries played by actors. Actor series. Okay, Ben, you're up. Don't you wish we had the free spin for you there to win one every so often?
I'd like to spin.
Okay, go ahead.
Are there any S's?
S's? There are. Let's see. Where's my one S? One S.
I'd like to spin again.
Okay.
Are there any N's?
There are. Yep, there's a couple N's.
Let's spin again.
Okay.
Did I get something?
300.
Okay, any D's?
There are 2 D's, 3 D's. 3 Ds.
I'd like to buy a vowel.
Okay.
A.
It's a whole mess of A's. Actually, there's 2 of them, 3 of them, 4 of them, a lot of them. Whole mess of A's, like I said.
I'd like to spin.
Okay. $800.
All right. I would like to buy another vowel.
Oh, you have to do a consonant first.
Oh, a consonant first?
Yep.
All right. Are there any R's?
Yep, there is 1 R.
Okay, I'd like to buy a vowel. Okay. Are there any E's?
There is, let's see, 1, 2, 1. There's 1.
Okay, spin again.
Okay. $500.
Are there any H's?
There is a couple H's, 3 H's, in fact.
I'd like to solve.
Okay.
Jodie Whittaker and Sasha Dewan.
That is it. The latest Doctor Master combination. Very good. And we're here because it's Give to the Max Day. So let's go on to give.mn and type in console room and go and give. So let's go to puzzle. Our next puzzle is, let me go up to the place, landmarks.
Make sure to give Ben his cash.
Oh, yeah. Give Ben his cash, Larry. There
Finally.
we go. And Ben, you're up.
I'd like to spin.
Okay. $500.
Okay. Are there any G's?
1 G.
Okay. I'd like to buy a vowel.
Okay.
Are there any I's?
There are no I's. Michael.
All right.
All right, let's spin it. All right.
700.
Let's try an R.
There are no R's. Laura.
All right, let's go for the spin. Yay, money.
500.
Let's try T.
There is a T.
Yay.
Spin, solve, or buy ball?
Let's spin again.
$600.
S. Let's try S.
There is an S.
Right. Buy a vowel.
Okay.
Let's try E.
There is 3 E's. 3 E's.
I'll spin.
Okay. $300.
Try L.
No L's.
vowels. Okay.
Ben, you're up.
I'd like to spin.
Okay, go ahead. $300.
Are there any H's?
There is an H.
I'd like to solve.
Okay.
Stonehenge.
That is the correct answer. Stonehenge. That was round 6. So, hey, audience, time for another question. YouTube audience, which council room guest would you like to invite for dinner? Let's go to our players first. Michael.
It's really hard to choose because so many of them have been nice. Although I had dinner with Dan Starkey and Catherine Stewart a few years ago.
So that.
And Dan's a kick. He'd be fun to sit with again.
Yeah. How about you, Laura?
I would love to have dinner with Dan. I think we could both commiserate about being really short.
And Ben, how about you?
My favorite dinner was, the person I got to have dinner with was a little more like a drink was Annika Wills at Council Room 2014.
And me, Colin Baker was such a joy. I got to meet most of the guests backstage during my time working on main stage, but they're all great. I mean, the one I really like to have dinner with is always Richard Ashton, and just talk football, talk Premier League for a couple hours with Richard, and that would just be fun. Do we have anything from the audience?
We've got some Gareth votes.
Gareth, oh God, Gareth.
Gareth.
I drank with Gareth at the mixer, and he is great. Ashton, we had some Colin Baker, Dominic, yeah, all over the place on our guests to have dinner with. I'd like to give shout out to Neve McIntosh, who held down the bar every night till like 2, 3 in the morning, till 2 in the morning, till the bar closed basically each night, and it was great. It was just fun with her.
Be careful playing cricket with Sophie Aldred, though. I took a ball off the head when she was batting one time.
Okay, let's go to our next puzzle. Baseball with Sophie would be fun too. And Bruce wants Thanksgiving with all of them. Okay, next we have story, and you can see it's a dash. There's a slash in there, so I think this is round 7. So Michael, you start.
Let's spin it.
Okay.
Start with a T. T is in Tecteun.
T. There are 3 T's.
All right, let's spin it again.
Okay.
Great.
Oh God, yeah. Laura, you're up. Don't forget to unmute. Oh, there you go.
Spin, unmute, sorry. I clicked it, but in the wrong spot.
$400.
Let's try S.
Let's see. There's one S.
S, all right. Do another spin.
Okay. $500.
All right, let's try H.
There are 2 H's.
Let's go ahead and buy a vowel. Good. Let's buy an E.
Of course, you're going to buy the E to complete.
I'm hoping there's more than two. There's not.
Guess what? There is. There's two.
There's two. Awesome. Let's spin again. Oh, all right.
Oh, God. Ben, you're up.
Hey, Robert. I'd like to spin.
Okay. Bankrupt. Okay, Michael, you're up.
Let's spin it.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a visa and I forgot. That's okay. It's all right.
So F as in Frank.
F as in Frank. There are two Fs.
Mhm. Okay, let's spin it again.
Okay. Lose a turn. Okay, Laura, you're up.
All right, let's spin. What? Do we have any L's?
We have one L.
Let's spin.
Okay.
Um,
650.
let's try R.
We have one R. One R.
Oh my goodness.
Spin, solve, or buy them all.
Let's spin.
Okay.
So close. Oh gosh, it's right there.
900.
Let's try M.
No M's. Ben, you're up.
Like to spin?
Okay. $800.
Are there any B's?
There is a B.
I'd like to spin again.
Okay. $400.
I'd like to buy a D.
D. There is a D.
I'd like to solve.
Okay.
Bad Wolf and the Parting of the Ways.
That is the answer. The end of season 1 of the new Who, the 2-part story. Okay. That brings us to puzzle number 8. We have 2 more puzzles left to do. Puzzle number 8 is a person. Laura, you're up.
All right, let's spin.
Okay.
Person. We'll start with an S.
There are no S's. Ben.
I'd like to spin.
Okay.
Are there any D's?
There is one D. One D. Spin followed by a ball. Spin. Okay. Go ahead.
Aw.
Bankrupt. Oh. Okay, Michael, you're up.
Here, let's spin it.
Okay.
Let's go with N as in Nancy.
There is one N.
Okay, let's spin it again.
Okay.
Please don't give me another bankrupt.
No bankrupt. No bankrupt.
Okay, let's go with the letter R.
There is one R.
Okay, let's give it another whirl. Let's try the letter T.
No T's.
Okay.
Laura, your turn.
All right, let's give it a spin.
Okay. Ben, you're up.
I'd like to spin.
Okay. $600.
Are there any? Oh, shoot! Shouldn't do it that way. Are there any H's?
No H's. Michael, you're up.
Come on, spin it.
Okay, spin.
Really?
Oh, Laura, go. Spin or
If we're gonna spin, I cannot solve.
spin or solve. Spin or solve. Okay.
Definitely spin. Hey, what is it? Let's try L.
L, there are no L's. Ben.
I'd like to spin.
Okay.
Bad luck there, man.
Bad luck. Michael, you're up.
Yeah, let's spin it again.
Okay.
Let's see what we've got here.
500.
Let's go with the letter P. As in,
No P's.
No, okay. Bummer.
Laura, you're up.
All right, let's give it a spin.
Okay.
How about an M?
2 M's.
Things. Oh my gosh, why am I thinking? It's a bi-vowel.
Okay.
A.
A. A. There are A's. There are 4 A's.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be so mad at myself when I can't remember this. All right, let's spin.
Okay.
so drawing a blank.
450.
Jay?
No J's. Ben, you're up.
Hey, like spin.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh.
450.
Okay. Are there any K's?
There is the K.
I'd like to buy a vowel.
Okay.
O.
There is an O.
I'd like to spin again.
Okay. Let's take a spin. $650.
Are there any V's?
There is a V, and there are no more consonants left. See, they're solved by a vowel.
I would like to buy a vowel.
Okay.
I.
There's one I.
I'd like to solve.
Okay.
Madam Kovari. N.
That is the correct one. There, if you go like there you go.
Brain, yeah.
My impersonation right there. Okay, we have one more puzzle. One more puzzle left tonight, and it is an activity and lots of letters. So, and Ben, you're up.
Like to spin?
Okay, take a spin.
Any T's?
There are 4 T's.
I'd like to buy a vowel.
Okay.
E.
There are a mess of E's. As soon as they pop up, we'll pop them out for you.
I'd like to spin.
Okay. Oh, Michael, you're up.
All right, let's spin it.
Okay. $500.
N as in Nancy.
There are N's. There is a 2.
Okay. Boy, I have all but one word of this figured out. Let's spin it again.
Okay, another spin.
Just figured it out. Don't give me a bankrupt so I can do this. Okay.
And it is 800.
Yeah, let me get the letter M as in Michael.
Yes, we have M's.
Okay, and I would like to solve it.
Okay.
Give to the max, please donate to console room.
That is just perfect way to end. It is give to the max day. Please donate to console room. Go to give.mn and type in the search bar.
It's givemn.org.
.org, givemn.org. Please type in the search bar console room events or console room, and it'll take you to our console room events page where you can give it to the max. And let's go over the finals. Laura, you did great. You had fun, right?
I am great at losing. This is so fun, though.
You had fun. Michael, 4,600, not bad. Good job. Our winner tonight is Ben. And
I had a lot of fun. I'm really glad I got to play.
we'll figure out something for you to let people know that you won tonight's game.
Cool.
And remember, and we'll see you, at council room. Until then, there must be no regrets, no tears, no anxiety. Just go forward in all your beliefs and prove to me that you're not mistaken in mind. We'll see you January 21st. Good night, everyone.